Thank you to GM Energy for sponsoring this video. We're here. My brain is broken. I know that's a weird way to start a video. I wake up at 2, 3 in the morning every single night with just head pounding anxiety. And 100% of my anxiety is keeping my family and my kids safe. And sometimes it's irrational, like protecting them from an alien invasion that pops in my head. This past January, 400,000 homes in my area lost electricity. And there's been some answers to these problems, right? There's been loud gas generators, home battery packs, but like recently, the answer to these worries have actually been sitting in garages. So before I tell you what the solution to that problem is, and it is a good one, let me tell you a solution to perhaps some money problems. So comment below for a chance at $500. Made it super simple. Tell me a fact about yourself, a story. You can enter once per day, so 1 comment per day for 10 days. Open to anyone in the world. All the information you need way down below. And they are EVs. Because the EVs have gigantic battery packs. Obviously, you're measuring it in kilowatt hours. These things can go for 300 miles. They weigh 6,000 plus pounds. The battery storage in there has got to be huge. So why can't you use that battery power to power your home essentials? In an emergency, in a non-emergency, or just to lower your electric bill. I flew up to San Francisco to check out GM's Energy and Power event, where they were showing actually like real solutions to this problem in a kind of an all-encompassing way that we hadn't seen before. And doing research for this video, I learned, and I'm guessing you didn't know, that most cars sit in your garage unused for 95% of the time. That's a lot of power just chilling. And for years, that was obviously just how it was. And when EVs kind of came to the marketplace, the power only flowed one way. But as technology evolves, things tend to get better. And there are 2 big pieces that GM Energy is looking to solve. V2G and V2H. You might have heard those terms before. V2G, vehicle to grid, and V2H, and I'm guessing you figure out what they do. I wanna start though with the vehicle to home. So this, I think very good looking, 2026 Cadillac Lyriq is the centerpiece here. So you charge to the GM Energy PowerShift charger, put power into your car. And then the GM Energy V2H Enablement kit is a part that kind of does the real trick. It opens the door for power to flow back to the home during an outage. And pair those to a V2H-capable GM EV, and your properly equipped home now has a backup plan. Any company doing V2H, if they promise you that every light and every AC and every pool pump in your house can run perfectly, they are lying to you. How long do you think an EV can power your house for? The Lyriq here can help power a properly equipped home for up to 2.5 days. So my guess was right. But what about the gigantic Cadillac Escalade IQ that my wife wants so badly? This is nice. This is like a really nice car. Up to 5 days. So who is this for and how do you actually use it? If you have a V2H capable GM EV or you're shopping for one, this is the best thing you can add to it because you already paid for that gigantic battery. You got that cone, you might as well let it do 2 jobs. And if you're cross-shopping a bunch of EVs, you might as well go for the one that can help provide power to your properly equipped home. You can run all this from the same app from your car. You can check your power, see how much backup is left. When the grid drops, you can control when the EV powers your home, all from your phone. There are, though, some real caveats too. Unfortunately, this is not like a plug-and-play thing. You need professional installation to happen, a properly equipped home, and hook up to your utility. It's a real project and it does cost money. It's not an impulse buy. But what kept nagging me as I stood there, if my car can do all that for my house, why does it have to stop at my house? So probably easy to picture for a lot of you. Picture a summer afternoon, thousands of EVs sitting in driveways or garages all over town. Each one sending a trickle of power back to exactly that moment. Not enough from any single car to really matter, but for all of them together, that is a power plant's worth of electricity that nobody had to build. And that is called V2G, vehicle to grid. The easy way to think about it is this. V2H is your kind of car keeping your home essentials running during an outage. V2G allows your GM compatible EV to give back to the power grid. Same setup in your garage, much bigger job. I imagine a lot of you are thinking this because I was thinking it too. Hold on, aren't millions of EVs going to destroy the grid anyway? And that's a realistic question. Everybody plugging in at once. The head of one of the country's biggest utilities got up on stage and turned out that fear is kind of reversed. Her point was not that more EVs aren't the problem. They might actually be the fix. Obviously, battery packs are a thing too. It doesn't have to be just a car. GM has a really nice battery pack. It's over 17 kilowatts that can work in conjunction with your car to send power back to your house, or even use it to send power back to the grid. EVs are the first thing in history that can actually give power back at exactly these moments. A giant fleet of batteries scattered across every neighborhood, ready to push energy when demand spikes. And that is a part that got everybody's attention, and not mine included. With V2G, you could charge your car cheaply overnight, and sort of nobody else is using that power, or less people are, and then sell some of it back when everybody does it, and it's worth more. And this is the part that reframed the whole thing for me. For as long as any of us have been alive, the power bill, the bill that you got, was something that just happened to you. A number that showed up every month, and your only real move was turning the lights off and nagging your family to do the same. That was the whole game. V2G is the first time you can actually play offense here. You can charge when it's cheap. V2G is also not a thing you flip on overnight. It depends on your local utility actually having a program that will pay you for it. And those programs, especially early on, are patchy at best and rolling out market by market. I don't want to put a date on it either because I don't know. And I also can't give you a dollar amount on what you earn because nobody really can yet. What GM announced here though is a real movement towards it, not like a switch that's already on. So treat the money part as like a maybe and where this is heading, and not like a huge promise. But the reason I still think this matters today, the thing that actually sold me, is this. The hardware is the same. You buy it once for the peace of mind that gets me through those 2 a.m. sort of panic sessions. And normally in tech, the next big thing means buying the next big thing. This time you'd already own it. So there's a lot to unpack there. If you want to see how it works, I got links down below to find a version that fits your house. And the thing used to keep you awake at 2 a.m., I got a couple things you can cross off that list.